showcase game of the event upon us here as Compass Prep from Arizona takes on Legacy out of Spring, Texas. And Blair Cartwright alongside here, Derek Ruskin. There is D1 talent all over the floor in this game.
Yes, there is. I mean, it's almost a who's who. It's just impressive, the offer list that these young men have and those who have committed to.
Legacy Titans. 5'10" point guard. Number 4, Smurf Millender. 6'2". Number 5, Fred Payne. Number 20, 6'3" guard, Cam Burton. Number 24, 6'1" point guard.
So they introduced the lineups here.
And number 34, 6'10" center, Ryan Bolton.
Smurf Millender, Fred Payne, Cam Burton, Mason Howell, and Ryan Bolton for Legacy. And Compass counters with Mookie Cook, Marcus Allen, and Jordan Ross. And Rayvon Griffin. The Dragons from Compass Prep, they're in green. Legacy is in black uniforms with white numbers. Mookie Cook, number 1 for Compass in green, is committed to Oregon. And a bit later, we'll see Trent Pierce. He's committed to Missouri. This is a star-studded game.
Yeah, Griffin committed to Cincinnati. Mr. High has signed with North Carolina.
Wow.
Miller coming off the bench. He's got big-time offers. Yeah, they're loaded.
So we are underway, and who's got it? Compass controls the tap. Allen drives to the block, drops it off for 2.
Basket good by number 3, True Washington.
True Washington with the bucket. And that's the first points of this ball game. Here's Cam Burton at the other end. A three-pointer contested, and he makes it.
Wow.
And at the other end, a foul is called as Zayden High attacked the basket.
Hit the support pretty hard.
Yeah.
He's all right, though.
They'll give that foul to Ryan Bolton. And Zayden High at the free throw line. Number 60 player in America. Misses the first free throw.
Yeah, we saw them do a little shoot-around drill before the second game, and it was impressive.
That is 1 out of 2 at the line for High. Game tied at 3. Howell, Payne, they weave out front with Millender.
Good defense.
Fred Payne, and it's swatted by Allen, and they call a foul. The foul is on Allen, got a little bit of the wrist. Picks up his first personal.
Of course, Legacy was here last year. Remember, Fred Payne put on a pretty sterling performance.
Well, he's at the free throw line for 2 shots here for the Legacy Titans. And he makes the first. So Legacy is in front by 1 and now 2. race to the other end. High, backs it out. And Cook goes down. No call and a takeaway for the Titans. Cam Burton puts it on the deck. Out of bounds, and it'll belong to Compass. This is Jordan Ross bringing it over the line, creating some space. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Payne.
Well, they're letting them play. It's physical.
Ross. Here's Cook. High, left alone. He'll try that three-pointer off the back iron. Long rebound, Washington. And Washington hits. So True Washington's got 4. And the game is even at 5. We play 2 minutes.
Arizona State, LSU, Mississippi State among those who have offered Mr. Washington.
Payne cross court and an extra pass. Millender, and he carried it. So Legacy turns it over. The Dragons will inbound. And some pressure here, full court by Fred Payne. Working on Jordan Ross. Washington drops it down. High. Tough.
Shot.
Yeah, it doesn't drop for him. Good defense there by Bolton. Millender bringing it up. Millender to the baseline, and he stepped out of bounds. Went too far in before making the pass. And again, a little pressure here by Legacy. They're not going to give it away there. Now nearly trapped in the corner. Ross able to get out of there with it. Quick recovery down the baseline. Allen, and that's tracked down by Washington. Ross around the three-point area, back out, and the triple doesn't go for Washington. Rebounded by Bolton. Payne. And that's last touch by Millender, out of bounds. Dragon ball. Ross over to True Washington. Now Ross at the elbow, takes the jumper, got bumped by Payne.
Shooting foul, charge number 5, Fred Payne. It's his first personal foul, second team foul.
So Payne
Dragons shooting 2 shots, Jordan Ross.
with the foul, and Jordan Ross will shoot 2. And he makes the first one.
Ross committed to St. Mary's in California.
One out of 2, kept alive by Bolton.
Nice job by the big man.
Underneath,
Great
Bolton
feed.
can't
Couldn't
finish. Yep.
Yep.
And we've got a foul.
Foul, charge number 34,
And that'll be his second.
Checking in the game for the Dragons, number 2, Rayvon Griffith. And for the Titans,
Rayvon Griffith is in now for the Dragons. Cunningham is in for Legacy. Malachi Cunningham. It's 6'5" Compass, and that's a backcourt violation.
Yep.
checking in the game for the Dragons.
So Legacy ball, Cam Burton will inbound at midcourt.
The team really able to get dialed in.
They're kind of feeling each other out right now.
Yes.
There's a straight steal by Cook. And on the break, there's a flush for Rayvon Griffith.
Ooh.
So the Dragons have a 3-point lead.
Cincinnati fans will be seeing that a lot next year.
There's a three-pointer from the angle, no good by Cunningham. And the Dragons push the tempo. At the foul line, Hyde gives it away, gets it right back.
Oh, nice.
Hyde to the basket, challenged in midair, and a foul. Millender went up with him, and they're going to get Smurf for the foul.
What a nice move.
That's his first personal, fourth team foul.
Got him in the air and then drove in. That was quite athletic.
Shooting 2 shots for the Dragons. Number 23, Zayden High.
Zayden High will shoot 2. He's got the first one.
Number 1, Corey Skillman. For the Dragons, number 22, Trent Pierce.
So far, we've seen these coaches using multiple lineup combinations here in this first quarter. A lot of shuffling of the lineup, and now there's a question over at the official scorer.
Yeah, I think about one of the substitutions, maybe.
Maybe he didn't check in.
Yeah. Well, check the book, or
was the book wrong, perhaps?
That's possible.
Well, it looks like they're lining up for a technical free throw. That would mean that someone maybe
entered the game that wasn't in the book.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there'd be a problem with the scorebook from Legacy's side. This would be an administrative technical. And now they're talking to the Dragons side. So they're sorting out the paperwork over there across the way. We did have a couple of, well, we had one number that was different from the lineup we were given, but so far everybody that has entered the game was in the game program, at least for the fans here.
Well, that's why the coaches always check the book before.
That's right.
That's why you wonder why they're over there. That's exactly why they do it.
I believe that's exactly what's happened, because they're lining up for Zayden High to shoot a technical free throw. So he's going to shoot 1. So some sort of issue with the scorebook. High makes the free throw. And now, okay, so it was an issue with the Dragons scorebook.
Yes.
So now Millender will shoot technical free throws. So the technical was on Compass Prep.
Oh.
That's why their bench has been so flustered with the lineup, because
there's a 21 on the floor, and I don't see a 21 on our roster.
Well,
I wonder if that's the issue.
Payne missed both the free throws.
Yeah.
So now it'll be Legacy ball. So somebody checked in the game that wasn't in the official scorebook, which resulted in a technical, and now Legacy will have it at center court. I've seen that one other time in a state tournament game. And a nice drive and a deuce for Smurf Millender.
Good move, strong move.
Here's Victorious Miller on the drive, and an offensive foul. We're going the other way. Miller picks up his first. So just about 3 to go here in the first quarter. It's 10-7 Compass. Millender driving in. Cunningham gets in trouble, backs it out, and Skillman misses the triple. And the rebound for Pharaoh Compton. And a step-through move, Hill, no.
Wow.
Offensive board, Compton back out to the corner. Hill misses, and that was nearly touched while in the cylinder by Miller. They go up again with Pierce, and he gets fouled.
Some athleticism on display.
Yeah.
Big time.
Mason Howell with the personal foul, his first. And it's Trent Pierce shooting 2.
Yeah, I'm guessing if Hill was not the one was the one that was not in the book.
Yeah. That is 1 out of 2 there for Pierce, the Mizzou commit. 11-7 the count. Payne races the other end, forgot the ball.
Yep.
It's kept alive by Skillman. Over to Howell. And Howell will pull it back to Payne, and they'll regroup. Jumper for 3. Payne missed everything. Tapped in play by Skillman, but right to a Dragon.
They've got numbers.
Hill races to the other end. Miller to the basket. Count it. And 1.
What a move. Strong move.
Victorious Miller with the finish. Foul charge number 24, Mason.
Knew there was going to be contact and still managed to use his strength and get it up and in.
Mason Howell picks up his second personal. Victorious Miller will try and cap the three-point play the old-fashioned way. And he does. So he's got 3 off the bench. And it's 14-7 Dragons. Down inside, Cunningham scores.
Basket good. Cunningham.
Good strong move.
5-point game. Hill nearly taken away by Cunningham. Pierce gathers it, drops it off, and Compton throws it down.
Wow.
Number 0, Pharaoh Compton.
Great feed and just explodes.
And Millender has it knocked away. I think Pierce got a piece of that. And it was touched out of bounds by Legacy, so it's Compass prep ball.
Compass starting to flex their muscle a little bit.
Again, they race to the other end, and it's 2 for Rayvon Griffith.
They're just getting to the basket real easy right now.
They are end to end in about a second and a half.
Yeah.
Strong drive, and 2 for Smurf Millender.
Nice job amongst the trees.
Legacy got the timeout before the ball was inbounded by the Dragons. So a timeout's taken with 54.8 to go in this first quarter. You're watching Hoophall South presented by Walmart's. Final seconds here of the first quarter. Arizona Compass Prep has a 7-point lead over Legacy, Texas. At Hoophall South presented by Walmart's.
Man, what a display of athleticism we've seen so far.
Well, let's see how fast they get it to the other end this time.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to take a little bit longer here. Near midcourt, Delano puts it on the deck, nearly lost it, kept the possession alive. And a great feed underneath and a dunk for Pierce.
Way too easy.
They're up by 9. About a 4-second difference between the clocks for Legacy. Millender to the corner. There's a 3 off target by Burton. Here's Compass Prep. And in transition, a foul. Looks like they're going to get Cunningham for his first. And we're already in the 1-1.
Yeah, this is not a game for the weak. It is fast and physical.
Well, Delano looked like he got shaken up on that last play. He's trying to gather himself. He's supposed to be the shooter, so they'll give him some time. That was a big-time collision there with Cunningham. 1-1 here for Delano. Missed it. And then it was Compton with the foul on the rebound.
Yep, over the back.
First foul on Compton. 14 seconds to go. Millender. We're down to 4. Millender to beat the horn. Front rim. So after 1 quarter of play, Compass Prep 20, Legacy 11. You're watching Hoophall South presented by Walmart. We're back here for the start of the second quarter at Hoophall South, presented by Walmart. 20-11. Arizona Compass Prep leading Legacy.
They're just kind of controlling the pace right now. Legacy's hanging with them, but Compass Prep starting to make their little move at the end of the first quarter.
It's Legacy ball here as we start the second quarter of play. There's Fred Payne out on the perimeter. Cam Burton back to Payne. Payne attacks and it rolls off. Rebounded by Pierce. That is dropped, regathered by Miller. To the corner, there's a 3 off target by Delano, and it's rebounded by Burton.
Great ball movement, though.
Millender attacks, gets to the corner now. Jumper doesn't go. Here's Compass Prep to the other end, and there's 2 for Miller.
Nice job. Didn't try to force anything.
And another takeaway by the Dragons. Miller lobbing it, and that was off target. A little too high for Mookie Cook. Now from the corner, Pierce misses the 3, and it's tipped in by Cook.
What a tip.
Mookie Cook going to Oregon, wearing the same color scheme next year. The Dragons are up 13. Nice find on the backside and a big finish by Ryan Bolton. He rocks the rim.
They forgot all about him, and he was alone in the paint. Easy putback.
Dragons here with Miller. Open in the corner. Pierce in and out with a three, rebounded by Millender.
Yet to have a three-pointer. A little surprised.
Millender is fouled. Now the first Cam Burton in the very early stages hit a three. We've had one.
That's right.
They got that last one on Delano, his first. Legacy will inbound on the baseline. Thrown into backcourt, gathered there by Khalil Mars. It's into the Titan lineup. Nice drive off the window, Mason Howell.
Nice move.
Back-to-back buckets for Legacy as they try and chip away.
Yeah. Outsized, but they're using their quickness.
And Washington turns it over. Howell on the break, nice step-through move, pinned on the glass by Allen. The follow doesn't go, and it's finally tipped in by Bolton.
Had a couple cracks at it.
So that's 6 in a row for the Legacy Titans, and a timeout is taken with 5:14 to go here until halftime. Little burst here by the team from Texas to pull this to a 7-point game.
Yeah, they've used their defense and their quickness to get back in this one. Compass with a notable size advantage. But Legacy, man, just water bugs out there.
Hoophall South here presented by Walmart. This is the feature game of the event. Both these teams came in just for this contest.
Yep. I almost wonder if Compass, when they got up 24-11, kind of got a little comfortable, took the foot off the gas a little bit. See if they can recapture that, but now Legacy's got all the momentum.
And Legacy's going to set up a press here on this inbound by Marcus Allen. Jordan Ross brings it up. Ross out near midcourt. 5 minutes to go until halftime. Washington, cross court, down the baseline. Griffith drops it off, and a big time finish by Allen.
Wow, great entry pass too.
Nine-point game. Bobbled, caught Mars, and then that is tipped, so no violation here. They say it was tipped into the backcourt. Skillman goes to get it. Skillman guarded by Washington. Tough catch inside, and Bolton draws a foul.
Good hands by the big man.
Farrell Compton gets the foul for Compass. That is his second. And it puts Ryan Bolton at the free throw line for Legacy.
Number 34, Ryan Bolton.
Bolton's got 4 points so far here in this first half. Now he's got 5.
Nice job by the big man to knock down the free throw. Legacy keeps hanging around.
Both free throws for Bolton. 7-point game again. Ross gets it to Griffith. They work around the arc. From the corner, it's Griffith missing it all for 3. And here comes Mars up the floor. Now he gives it away to Skillman. Contact along the sideline, and Mars is able to maintain possession somehow.
Yeah, Griffith, some tenacious defense.
Skillman pulls up from around the elbow and misses, rebounded by Ross. To the other end with Griffith.
They had Washington underneath, didn't see him.
Right down the avenue, and Allen draws a foul.
And that's on Bolton, that's his 3rd.
Wow.
That's going to be trouble for Legacy.
So 3 on Bolton. And Marcus Allen is at the line for 2.
Taking in the game for the Titans. Number 0, Malachi Cunningham. For the Dragons, number 23, Zayden. Number 1.
One more coming for Marcus Allen as the Dragons look to add to their lead.
See if they try to go inside a little more and exploit that Legacy defense without the big man in there.
Got the second one to go as well. Back to a 9-point game, and that's knocked out of bounds, and it'll go over to the Dragons. Terrence Hill gets it to Washington. Cook looking inside. Allen's got it. And an offensive foul on Allen. And then Allen nearly got shoved after. And hang on a second here. We got an issue here. Allen got shoved by Cunningham. And it looks like nothing else will come of this.
We'll have a little discussion.
So we've got an offensive foul at least on Allen, right?
Yes, I would think so.
And then we'll see if there's anything on.
A little step. They are giving him a T.
We've got double technicals.
Double technical.
On Compton and, well, let's see. It's either on,
I think it's on
Allen and Cunningham. So a offensive foul and then a double technical.
Something must have been said.
So Griffith is at the free throw line. Well, there was definitely a shove after the after that initial foul call.
Yeah. Well, I thought he had stepped on somebody's chest, on the player who was down.
Well, Hill makes both of them.
For the Titans, number 5, Fred Payne. Number 4, Swerve Miller.
Okay, we got free throws on the other end, right, with the double T?
Well, they are
No?
trying to restore some order here. Well, there were 6 players on the floor for Legacy was one reason why we've been delayed. Now Skillman comes off, so it's Compass ball. It's a double technical, and I think they went to the arrow to determine possession, I believe.
Oh, okay. So that was, okay.
I think that's what happened, but they haven't switched the arrow yet, so maybe not. Anyway, it's Hill over to the corner. Allen for 3, and he cans it. That's a 5-point trip there for the Dragons. They're up by 14.
Legacy's got to stay within their system. Can't get it all back in one possession.
Payne forced out near midcourt.
Good defense by Hill.
Forced out there again. Now Payne drives and scores off glass.
Wow.
First field goal for Payne. He's got 4 on the night.
He's committed to Boston College.
That hit someone's shoe.
Yeah, that's a backcourt, isn't it?
It is. It hit
Hill's
shoe.
Yeah, hit his shoe.
So Legacy gets it back with 1:48 to go.
Yeah, the inbound's going to be on the baseline.
Yeah.
That's where it went out.
That's where it went out. Exactly right. Someone's got to throw it in.
Yeah.
Here comes Mars to do the honors. Cunningham. Oh, and he throws it into backcourt. And on the touch, that's a violation.
Yeah.
Now that one was not tipped either.
Yeah, Payne did a pretty good job of playing defense.
Well,
to keep him from getting it.
Yeah, and that could have been an easy 2 for the Dragons.
Yes.
You're right. The smart play was to take the backcourt violation.
Yeah. Oh, it's getting physical
Boy,
now.
High gets knocked to the deck.
Fouls towards to 0.
It's on Cunningham.
Third personal foul.
That's the 3rd on Cunningham. So he was involved in that little dust-up. And the technical counts as a personal, so now he's got 3. And High is at the free throw line, shooting 2. All 4 for High coming at the foul line so far. And he got another one. 35-21, Compass Prep leads.
See if Legacy can get some momentum going here. Ooh, might have got away with the walk.
Millender with the show, and then the pass goes out of bounds. Yep. So Dragon basketball with 92 seconds to go until halftime. Miller inside, and Pierce tried to reverse, and he gave it away. Millender on the break, no numbers. Millender goes up. Will it count? Let's see. They didn't indicate that the basket was good. I think they're discussing it. They're going to count it. They will count it and 1. What a drive by Smurf Millender.
Wow, that was.
Fouls on Victorious Miller, his 2nd. That was impressive.
Very impressive. Usually they don't like you go into the hole 1-on-2, but against much taller players, but he made it work.
And it goes for Millender. He's got 7 on the night.
Well, they can get another steal. Cut this thing to below 10.
Ross. He gets it back, and Ross will fire from distance. Back of the rim. The rebound is tapped to Cook, and he stuffs it down. Burton couldn't squeeze the rebound. And it went to Cook, and he dunked it. Final minute of the first half. Tough drive by Payne. And wait a minute, that may be goaltending after the foul. We'll see.
They're going to get together.
It looks like it is a common foul. No goaltending. The foul on Miller is his 3rd. It'll create a 1-and-1 here for Fred Payne.
Yeah, I thought he got it before it was on the way down.
Payne will get 1 more. And Payne misses front rim. Pierce with the board. Ross Hands it off, Washington. Washington, hesitation, dribble. Now Washington inside. Pierce trapped along the baseline. Pretty move to reverse it, no. Cook went for the dunk, came up short. Prep, Legacy races to the other end, and Fred Payne puts it in.
Could have been a foul there too, Derek. A little surprised they didn't blow the whistle.
10 seconds to go in the half. Here's Miller, crossing over, driving, and he's fouled.
There was as much contact on that end as there was down here when Payne made his layup.
3 seconds to go in the half. Smurf Millender gets his second personal. And Victorious Miller is going to shoot 2.
Yeah, I think that's what Payne's asking the officials, like, why didn't I get that call on the other end?
Miller misses. One more coming.
Well, there's 3 seconds left. You're going to miss. They still get a crack at another basket.
One out of 2. Legacy. Payne fires. And that brings us to halftime. 38-27. Compass Prep in front at the break over the Legacy Titans. An eventful first half, and the Dragons pretty much controlled it throughout the entire 16 minutes, Blair.
They did, but Legacy just won't go away.
Yep.
They're like that old dog grabs onto your pant leg. They keep hanging around, quietly getting their way back. Payne started to heat up. Millender started to heat up, even though with the big man in foul trouble with 3. I mean, Compass has got the lead, but they got the work cut out for them.
Halftime coming up here. You're watching Hoophall South, presented by Walmart.
Welcome to the 2022 Hoophall South Team Announcement Special, presented by Walmart. Let's get right to it and meet the teams that will be showcasing their talents from December 15th through the 17th in Bentonville, Arkansas. The team probably everyone's excited about, Arizona Compass Prep, is absolutely stacked with talent. They feature 5 ESPN 100 players, including senior Mookie Cook, who's headed to Oregon next year, Rayvon Griffith, who's committed to Cincinnati, and Trent Pierce, who will head to Missouri next season. Nearly the entire roster is D1 caliber players, and you won't want to miss the intense, high-flying style that the Dragons play. The hometown Bentonville Tigers will look to defend their home court. 6'8" junior Caden Miller is one of the in-state studs that will be on display. Miller is ESPN's 39th best player in the Southeast region and has drawn a lot of mid-major and Power 5 interest. No one could have or would have predicted Bentonville West High School becoming a nationally respected program after opening in just 2016. Coach Greg White credits a dirt road tough mentality and players who rise to every challenge placed on their schedule. Last season, West High went toe-to-toe with nationally respected Coronado, who's also in the field here, despite not even having a single D1 player on their roster. 2 teams from out west will head to Bentonville for Hoophall South. Coronado from Henderson, Nevada brings the state's 4th best player in junior guard Josiah Cunningham. ESPN has Cunningham as the 46th best player in the West region, and his recruiting process just getting started after a great summer. Will Hoophall South be a coming out party for Josiah? The Bulldogs of Fayetteville High School head to Bentonville with hopes of representing the natural state when they take on Whitney Young from Chicago in their lone game at the end of the first night of action. After going 20-7, the Bulldogs' season ended when fellow Hoophall South team and host Bentonville knocked them off in the Arkansas 6A semifinals. The other West Coast team in Bentonville is Harvard Westlake from Los Angeles. The Wolverines are known for producing next-level athletes such as Major League Baseball pitchers Jack Flaherty, Max Fried, and Lucas Giolito, and NBA rookie Johnny Juzang. This year's senior Brady Dunlap is in the spotlight before he heads to play in South Bend for Mike Bray and Notre Dame next season. The number 1 ranked player in the West joins juniors Robert Hinton and Trent Perry to make Harvard Westlake a must-see team at Hoophall South this year. 5-star junior guard Honor Boateng and the Tigers of Little Rock Central take the short in-state trip to Bentonville. ESPN's 44th ranked junior has rising interest from many SEC schools and recently rose 41 spots to number 13 nationally in the Rivals class of 2024 rankings. Honor's big year continued when he attended the USA Basketball Men's Junior National Team minicamp in October. Little Rock Christian Academy heads up the mountain to Bentonville to compete against Whitney Young High School out of Chicago. The Warriors are led by junior Landon Blocker and freshman J.J. Andrews, two 6'5" guards who have multiple SEC offers. Moravian Prep heads over from North Carolina and brings four-star forward Mayar Wool to Hoophall South. The South Sudanese senior stud committed to the College of Charleston this past year after being ranked 54th in the Southeast region by ESPN. Joining Wool is sophomore guard Eli Ellis, Rivals' 35th best player in the class of 2025. Ellis has 8 college offers, including West Virginia, Virginia Tech, and Ole Miss. Simeon Career Academy out of Chicago heads down south for Hoophall. Senior forward and Loyola Chicago commit Miles Rubin and his brother and frontcourt running mate Wesley will give the Wolverines a post presence. Simeon Academy has been a professional basketball breeding ground as Derrick Rose, Nick Anderson, Talon Horton-Tucker, Zach Norvell Jr., Jabari Parker, and Kendrick Nunn all help make Simeon a powerhouse. The Windy City will actually send 2 teams south as the Whitney Young Dolphins head to Bentonville. Princeton commit point guard Dalen Davis and senior shooting guard Daniel Johnson are standouts for Michelle Obama's alma mater. This year will also feature 3 girls teams as Perry High School from Arizona and hometown squads Bentonville High and Bentonville West will lace them up. Bentonville High features guard Ella Campbell, who is ranked 27th in the senior class on Prep Girls Hoops, and guard Abbey Kate Sanders, who's ranked 59th. Bentonville West seniors New Johnson will be another player to watch, as will Perry's forward Camille Pierre, who is ESPN's 87th best player in the 2023 class, and she has committed to Vanderbilt. And finally, here's a look at the full schedule for Thursday through Saturday. And a quick recap of the top players to watch December 15th through the 17th in Bentonville, Arkansas. Three days, 14 teams, 12 games. Expect a whole lot of action at Bentonville High School in mid-December. Tickets are on sale now for each day, so make sure you grab your seats to see some of basketball's future stars. Thanks for watching, and see you in Arkansas.
Back here as we get ready for the second half at Hoophall South, presented by Walmart. Compass Prep from Arizona, leading 38-27 over Legacy, Texas. Derek Ruskin along with Blair Cartwright, our next to last game of the night, and a lot of free throws in that first half. Tough to get any kind of real flow going in that game.
Yeah, neither team really could get a flow going. I mean, Compass has the height advantage, but man, Legacy's quick and effective on defense and kind of negating that. And yeah, neither team really could get it going. We've only had, what, one three-pointer made? I mean, after watching them warm up and what we saw earlier this morning when they had a chance to shoot, you thought, man, this is going to be a three-point shootout. And it hadn't really manifested that way, but there's still 2 more quarters to play.
Well, it will belong to the Dragons of Compass Prep as we start quarter number 3.
Big key for Legacy. Bolton, the big man, number 34, has got 3 fouls. He's done a nice job. Cunningham's got 3 as well on the bench, but Bolton's done a nice job of kind of controlling the paint and hadn't been exploited by Compass. We'll see if they kind of try to pound it in to pick up that 4th and get him on the bench.
The Dragons, Mookie Cook will inbound it. 4 for him in the first half. Neither team has a scorer in double figures as of yet. Ross, now it's Zayden high. Washington cans the jumper. Washington's got 6.
Pretty balanced attack offensively for Compass.
Howell, and there's a foul by Washington.
And a little bit of a reach. They let him play quite a bit in the first half. It's been physical. We'll see if they maybe tighten it up a little bit in the second half. And if they do, who can adjust first?
Howell to the baseline, and now back. Payne. He's being defended by Allen. Payne,
nice.
Cross court, and it went through the hands of Burton out of bounds.
Saw it coming and just couldn't quite corral it. Great pass, though, by Payne. Wow.
Jordan Ross brings it up for Compass Prep. From the corner, here's Washington with a 3. Well, True Washington's got his fingerprints on the third quarter already. He's got 5. And 9 in the game.
Yep, Legacy's got to find some offense.
Millender, and that's swatted out of there by High.
High didn't see the pass to him, though.
Legacy got it back. They got a fortunate reset of the shot clock because that never hit the rim. But it proves immaterial in the wash, and there's a 3 at the other end that doesn't go for Washington. The tip doesn't drop. High's got it, squeezes it, puts it up, missed again, and they wrestle for it.
Easy.
And Allen and Bolton get entangled, and the held ball will give it to Legacy. But nobody wants to give an inch.
No, not at all.
These two.
No, and nobody's going to back down either.
Legacy trying to cut into this deficit.
Good defense by the Dragons.
Millender tipped and stolen. Allen. High's hurt behind the play. At this end, an offensive foul, wave it off. High is in a lot of discomfort at the other end, and he's down.
Ooh.
Where the ball was, we have an offensive foul on Mookie Cook, his first. And High able to hobble over to the sideline. He's holding an ankle.
Millender took the brunt of that charge, and he's feeling it, trying to walk it off a little bit.
Howell pulls up just inside the three-point arc and connects.
Good job. The defender had his back turned, so that allowed him to get up and get an open look.
Nearly a lob at that end, but it goes awry. A follow attempt doesn't go for Washington.
They've got numbers. They had numbers.
Howell to the corner. Three-pointer Millender. In and out.
Would have been huge.
And it's punched out of bounds by Burton. It'll stay with the Dragons.
Oh, what a pace.
Checking the game for Arizona Compass, number 2, Rayvon, Griffith.
Griffith into Ross. Zayden high, the number 60 player in the country, is getting his ankle taped up on that Dragon sideline. Meanwhile, his teammates with the ball. Allen nearly had it poked away.
Yeah, I can't tell if Cook is just winded or hurting a little bit.
Just inside the foul line, a jumper too strong by Ross.
Oh.
Battle for the board, and Compton took a shot and goes down. At this end,
Bodies
Payne
everywhere.
is fouled.
Foul charge number 4.
Compton's trying to
he's
shake
shaking
it
up.
off, yeah.
So you've got Cook trying to get stretched out.
I think he got hit in the mouth, Blair.
Okay.
It looks like that's what is bothering him.
Yeah. And High getting his ankle taped up. Man. Trainer putting in overtime.
We need the fight Dr. Freddie Pacheco for this one here.
Yeah.
Fred Payne's at the line here for Legacy. That foul was the third on Allen.
At the line, finishing up 2 shots, Fred Payne.
Payne will shoot one more. He's got 8 on the night.
And Legacy continuing to hang around. If they can string something together here, get right back in the ball game.
It's at 13 now, and it stays at 13.
Yeah, it didn't help.
Payne nearly slapped that rebound away from Griffith, though. It would have had a quick 2 there, but the Dragons hang on to it. 4:35 to go in the third.
Credit Legacy. I mean, Compass has a notable size advantage, and Legacy just making them work for everything.
Bolton with the rejection on Terrence Hill.
It came out of nowhere.
A big-time swat by Ryan Bolton. Dragons have it with 13 on the shot clock. Here is Hill, 7 to shoot. Three-pointer Miller, he got it.
Nothing but nylon.
So it's a 16-point lead for Compass. From distance, Burton off target. Bolton, the rebound, and he's fouled on the way up by Compton.
Yep. Got him with the body.
3 on Compton.
You know, fouls could become an issue for Compass. It's the third with 3.
They gave it to Griffith, actually, excuse
that's
me.
a benefit.
So Compton stays at 2. Griffith gets his first. And Bolton at the line, pure with the first free throw.
And what's good news for the Dragons and not so good news for the Titans.
You got them both. And they're going to need every penny down the stretch here for Legacy to get back in this thing. It's at 14.
Yep. Extending the defense. It's giving Compass fits at times.
Timeout taken by Compass Prep. They'll take the time with 3:42 to go here in the third. It's a full, so we'll take it as well. You're watching Hoophall South presented by Walmart. in the third. Compass Prep has a 14-point advantage.
Yeah, they've expanded the lead, but they can't quite give that knockout punch yet to Legacy. Legacy still hanging around, getting it done with their defense. Going to find a way to get some offense, though, too.
Here's Washington. Washington back out top. It's Hill. Just around the foul line. He left the jumper short as the shot clock was running out. And Legacy clears the boards.
Oh, he had an open path.
Had the trailer. He was trying to find the trailer Bolton, and he turned it over instead. And that's a near dunk there for Compton. He went up strong and got fouled.
Well.
Tobin Triplett gets the foul for Legacy. That's his first, and Compton will shoot two. Still a 14-point game.
Well, still plenty of time left.
He got 1 out of 2. Compton's got 3 in the game. Believe it or not, we still have no one in double figure scoring in this game.
Been pretty balanced scoring for Compass.
Here's Skillman from outside, and he cans a 3. Skillman makes it a 12-point game. Washington down the baseline. Nice take, doesn't get it to go. And the stuff home for Compton. Payne to the cup. And we're going the other way with a foul on Compton, or on Bolton, excuse me. That's 4 on Bolton.
4, yeah. That's not good news for the Titans at all.
Hill and Miller in the backcourt. Tipped out of bounds by Howell.
Nice deflection. Now Cunningham in for Bolton, and he's got 3 fouls, so I would be thinking that Compass is going to try to take it at Cunningham and get his 4th.
Here's Hill. Miller coming up on 2 minutes to go in the third. Griffith on the baseline. What a slick pass. Hill draws a foul. Fred Payne tagged with his second personal foul. Terrence Hill at the free throw line for Compass Prep. He's got 3 now in the game. They've got Miller and Washington with 9 apiece. Leading scorers for Legacy, Bolton and Payne have 8 each. But no one's got double figures.
Yeah, a little surprising.
Hill's got 4, it's 51-35. Howell draws a quick double. Now they sink back. And now Payne. He'll fire from distance, and he got it. They needed that, and Fred Payne delivers, and he's the first to double figures with 11. And, a foul as Delano went down.
Yeah, he thought he had it clean.
That's the third on Payne.
Checking in for the Titans, number 20, Campbell.
And Zayden High is back in the game for Compass Prep after we saw him take a spill earlier.
Good to see him back.
He got the ankle retaped. He is the number 60 player in the class of 2023.
Headed for North Carolina.
That ball hit the stanchion out of bounds.
Was it deflected or not?
Yeah, they're talking about it. They're talking about it, and it'll belong to the Dragons.
I'm going to say it was. Had such velocity on it, it was hard to tell if it was tipped or not.
That was a missile. Miller back out, open look, Delano. And he misses the triple. And High punched it away from behind. How about that play? High goes behind his back and then ends up throwing it out of bounds.
Yeah. What a tip, though. Wow. Some reach.
Final minute of the third quarter. Mars down to Cunningham. He skips it over. And Howell buries a jumper. Mason Howell has 6.
Tough shot.
11-point game. Can Legacy get it to single digits by the end of the quarter? That's the question.
Yep. Can they get a stop and get a basket?
18 on the shot clock for Compass Prep. And
There's the
Griffith
turnover.
wasn't ready for that, and it's a takeaway. Now Mars has to protect the ball. Mars goes crashing in, no, and we've got a foul on Compass. High went down again on the receiving end that time, and he gets a foul for his troubles, his first.
Good move by Mars. He saw the defender was still moving, so goes up for the shot, draws contact.
Khalil Mars to the free throw line. Short with the first one.
And the free throws have been a little bit of a bugaboo for the Titans.
.1 to go in the third. One more for Mars. And an empty trip for Legacy when they desperately could have used some points before the quarter runs out. Can the Dragons take advantage of that? That pass off the shoes of High and out of bounds.
Another fortunate break, a turnover there by Compass, a little too much, trying to set up.
.2 to go here in the third.
Dangerous.
It's hauled in, Cunningham. Burton to the basket.
Wow.
And denied by High. To beat the buzzer. Miller can't hit it. And we head to the fourth quarter here at Hoophall South, and it's 51-40, Compass Prep in front by 11. You're watching Hoophall South, presented by Walmart. Derek Ruskin back here in Bentonville along with Blair Cartwright. Fourth quarter, and Compass Prep has an 11-point advantage. We'll see what these two talented teams have to offer up for us here in the fourth quarter.
Well, who's going to take over? Legacy still hanging around, 11 points, not out of it yet. They've gotten some stops, they just need to get some baskets.
And an empty trip to the free throw line before the third quarter ran out hurt the Titans. High goes in.
Charge, isn't it?
And I think they called a block.
Wow. Boy, he took the brunt of that too.
They're checking.
I thought Burton got there.
First foul on Burton. Zayden High goes to the stripe for Compass Prep.
And he's yet to have a field goal from the floor. Everything's come from the line for High.
Yep. Hasn't scored in the second half. Missed some time in the third quarter. Looked like he rolled his ankle. But he's back out there. And he makes 1 out of 2. 52-40. Fred Payne. Boy, that was a sharp pass out to Burton, and he misses from downtown.
Oh, man, it came out.
Cook on the break. Ross backs it out, and the three for the Dragons doesn't go. High with the rebound, swatted out of there by Cunningham. And it's out of bounds to the Dragons. And the Legacy bench can't believe it. Now they changed the call.
Okay.
They got together and
good job.
Give it to Legacy.
Good job of officiating. Get together if you're not sure. Another big possession for Legacy. Can they get points?
Here is Howell. Skillman tries to go inside. High knocked it away. High running the floor.
Tough shot.
Yeah, couldn't get it to connect, and a foul as we go to the other end. Mookie Cook picks up his second.
Man, High's going to be glad to get out of here in one piece. He has hit the floor 3 or 4 times tonight. Looked like he might have hurt his wrist a little bit the way he's grabbing it.
He's one of those high motor guys. You can see why Hubert Davis and the Tar Heels are wanting him.
Yes.
That's taken away,
Wow,
and he's made a couple of nice defensive plays back-to-back there for Zayden High. Here's a three from the corner, in and out.
Nice
from
job
Cook.
of Cunningham. And
There's
High knocks it loose again.
High again. And then it's given away to Payne. Payne goes up, and it somehow doesn't go down. The putback is good for Burton.
Yeah, he got it. He got his own rebound and gave it back to Burton for the lay-in. Wow.
It's a 10-point game. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Cook reverses and misses. High with the stick back. He's got 8. That's his first field goal of the night.
That's where that height's coming to their advantage.
Cunningham, 4th-3.
Wow.
So Cunningham with his first 3-point hit, and it's a 9-point game.
The Titans will not go away.
Payne near midcourt trying to take the ball away, and he's called for the foul. 4 fouls on Fred Payne for Legacy.
Roll the dice and keep him out there. You bring him out. They're going to roll the dice and keep him out there.
Allen to inbound it for Compass Prep. On the perimeter, Allen. And a jumper goes for Marcus Allen. He's got 9.
Nice shot.
Lead back to double digits. Howell, the pass too high. Bolton nearly came down with it anyway after it bounced off the glass, but it went out of bounds.
Just couldn't corral it. Legacy's going to try to turn up the pressure, get a turnover here.
4:58 left. Can the Dragons secure the win, or does Legacy have a run left in them to narrow the gap? To the corner, three-pointer Washington. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Howell. Here's Millender. And it's knocked away cleanly by Ross out of bounds.
What a nice recovery by Ross.
Legacy pretty much must score on every trip now. Millender.
Bolton wanting it down low.
Millender, yes. First bucket of the second half for Millender. He's got 9 on the night. And it's back to a 9-point game.
Comes that pressure.
Ross near midcourt. Allen. Griffith down the baseline. Leaves it for Washington for 2.
Extra pass created the open look.
3:53 left. Boy, danger there near midcourt for Millender. He's lucky it didn't touch the timeline. Millender trying to get some space.
What a move.
Well, he went into against a brick wall known as Pharaoh Compton there.
Yes, he did.
And it goes out of bounds. Compton just put those arms up and you couldn't see anything.
No, it was like a tree.
Ross to the corner, three-pointer Griffith. And the iron kind to Rayvon Griffith. Back to a 14-point game.
That might do it.
Payne. His motor still running, missed the shot though, and it's out of bounds. It's going to the Dragons.
Yep. It'll be a big ask now to overcome this deficit.
Checking in for the Dragons, number 21, Terrence Hill.
Down on the baseline.
Look out. Oh.
Compton took a shot to the face.
Yes, he did.
Going for that dunk. And a foul will be called on Legacy.
Fouls charged to number 34, Ryan Bolton.
And Bolton has been disqualified with his 5th foul.
Yep. Nice game for the big man.
8 points
Checking in for the Titans,
for Bolton.
Malachi Cunningham.
Cunningham will replace him. So 1-1 here for Pharaoh Compton.
It was a nice move. Bolton go over and shake the hand of the Compass coach.
Compton will shoot one more. And he hits both of those free throws. 9-2 run here for Compass. We talked about would Compass seize the victory or would Legacy have one more run? Well, the run right now is by Compass Prep.
Yep. Been impressive.
3 to go. Millender inside to Cunningham, and it's swatted away. The Dragons have more. Griffith missed the layup. Compton, I don't know how he didn't land on the baseline there when he came down with that. That was very close. Another chance here for the Dragons to add to their lead. Good pass on the baseline, and Allen with the exclamation point.
Nice.
Payne, and nearly thrown away. It's gathered in by Burton. That's too strong by Cunningham. Washington. And he puts it up and in. 13 for Washington. What a run here in the final 5 minutes by Compass Prep. They're up 20.
Man.
This was a 9-point game.
Yeah.
Deep three, no good for Cunningham. And here come the Dragons again.
Look out.
Hill to the Euro step and a foul on the drive. 13-2, the run by Compass Prep.
Like flipping a switch.
Yeah. Legacy will take a timeout with 1:48 remaining. And Compass Prep up by 20. And
Teaching moment.
yeah, something like that. We'll be right back here at Hoophall South, presented by Walmart after this. We're back as Terrence Hill toes the line for Compass Prep. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good.
Compass Prep has lived up to the billing.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4 in the ESPN rankings. Go ahead.
Well, both those free throws are in for Hill.
Yeah, number 5 in the 24/7, but not ranked in Max Preps for whatever reason.
Tough catch along the sideline, and they get a foul on Cunningham.
Yeah.
Foul is charged to Malachi Cunningham. That's his 5th.
Cunningham is fouled out with 5 points.
Checking in for the Titans, number 1, Corey Skillman. At the line for the Dragons, Victorious Miller.
Victorious Miller at the line. This is still 1-and-1. He'll get the bonus.
So Miller, UCLA, Arizona State, Cal, Poly, Georgetown, Kansas State among his offers.
Double figures for Miller. 71-47.
Wow.
Payne doesn't get the bounce. Dragons take it the other way, looking for more.
Look out.
And there's the dunk for Victorious Miller. That doesn't go for Payne again. And they're still going. Griffith throws it down.
Oh, man.
Rayvon, Griffith.
Legacy, a 3 doesn't go for Burton. Hill to the corner, Miller, a 3.
Wow.
Way outside, number 5.
They're up 31.
Jeez.
A massive run in the final 5 minutes by Compass Prep. Another steal, Washington. And Miller will go to the line. It's a 22-0 run.
Man, unreal.
Down the stretch. Almost needed an abacus to figure that up over here.
That's crazy.
Miller with the first free throw here.
And it continues. What a finish.
23-0 run.
And number 2, Torben Triplett.
This was a 9-point game.
Yeah.
Now they're up 32.
Yeah, I mean, it was close.
Silly.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was close. It was in doubt.
Yes.
And now
We thought we had a ball game in the fourth quarter, and
no.
Compass Preps had other ideas.
Just flipped a switch and boom, off they went like a rocket. Wow.
Millender misses the 3. Out of bounds to Compass Prep.
Well, this is the first team to hit 80.
Will they try and score again?
They might.
Well, you know, Legacy's still pressing, so.
Yeah.
Trying to get it in. Well, that's a bad place to inbound it there in the corner. Hill able to survive that. And Griffith is going to pull it back. And Compass Prep with an impressive performance. Winning it, going away. Wow. A 24-0 run down the stretch. And they win it 80-47 over Legacy, Texas. Man, that final 5 minutes literally was all Compass Prep.
Oh, it was unreal. I mean, it was like they were just toying with them for the first 3.5 quarters, and then, all right, I'm done with you.
Yeah. Impressive stuff.
Very.
And 18 for Victorious Miller, 13 for True Washington, 11 for Marcus Allen. On the other side, 11 for Fred Payne, 9 for Smurf Millender, and 8 for Ryan Bolton for Legacy. And with that, we've got one more game to go. Here at Hoophall South, presented by Walmart, the Bentonville Tigers will wrap this thing up against Coronado, Nevada. Coming up here in about 15 minutes. For Blair Cartwright, Derek Ruskin saying so long for now from Bentonville. You're watching Hoophall South, presented by Walmart.